because of online da-da-da.
Now,
Or
you brought up a great point. You brought up a great point just now, because that is correct. Because now that we do have medicine that's updated, physicians are able to diagnose people properly. But on that same note, now that there's more, there's a much wider array now of symptoms and that sort of thing. Now you got people who aren't really, they're going through something, but they're not really like, because depression is like it's an actual like it's chemical imbalance. Yep. I don't think everyone has a chemical imbalance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know what to say to those people who feel like that, because just talking to them straight up and like tough love, so to speak, that's not gonna help them.
Yeah,
because they already probably have family members talk to them, all that sort of thing. So like, how do we get those people who aren't really, I mean, they're going through something, but they're not quote unquote depressed, like they're not really scientifically like, you know what I'm saying? What's the solution? How do we talk to those people then without being rude or without being like a dick?
There's two things here. The chemical imbalance thing, bro, I think the reason why it's so widespread is the lack of sun, lack of vitamin D, staying inside, electronics, the food that we eat.
But whose choice is that?
Us.
So then what are we talking about?
But just because you choose to eat all these things, so that means those things that you did to yourself has caused you to become chemically imbalanced, and now you're depressed. So just because you chose to do it doesn't make the depression fake. It's just self-induced.
Fair enough.
So that's where you might think like, wait, why are all these people saying, oh, they're depressed, but they're not even knowing what was really causing it. They're thinking like, oh, this one thing happened in my life and I haven't been the same since. But it could be all these factors are lining up.
So is it wrong when people say that to be like, that's true, yeah, so-and-so's grandma did die, but nigga, so did millions of other people's grandmas died too.
So like the niggas die every day type shit,
bro,
that mentality?
Not necessarily niggas die every day, but like, bro, everyone like you said earlier, bro, everyone has their own battle, you know what I'm saying? And everyone's battle is different, you know what I'm saying? Someone might have a fancy car, a lot of money or whatever, but they might not have a good relationship with their kids. Some might have a good relationship with the kids, but they're behind on their mortgage. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, what's the question?
I'm just saying, like, how do you talk to people and let them, and like, how, basically what I'm asking is this. Basically what I'm asking is this, bro. To all the people out there who, like Berka just said, may be self-induced. I've never heard of that term before, but you might be right. That sounds legit. That may have been self-induced depression, or, became depressed by their own means or by their own hands. How do we bring those people out, or how do we prevent? Because I don't think everyone has gotten to a point where they're at a place of no return. I think for the most part, most people are still able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Are still able to come back, I guess, or to, like, you know what I'm saying? Just be stable. That's what. Long story short, just be stable overall. So,
I mean, to be honest, the thing is with that is healing is not linear. So they could come out of it, come back into it, go back and think they're good, and then go right straight back to and you were just like, damn, last week you were just chilling with us, downtown St. Paul type things. But yeah, so that's definitely on the cards of just like, and also the thing where you're saying like, how do you talk to these people? Well, first, in that it's case by case. There's no one Band-Aid, no one size fit all solution. It's some people, they need for you to validate their feelings and tell them, all right, I'm sorry you're going through this, it's gonna get better, we'll take it slow, and some people they need that little smack in the face and that tough love where, okay, man, don't even worry about that, let's go do this thing, let's get your mind off it, you'll be good. And it's kind of like you gotta try it with everyone, like, all right, try to validate, and then that might make them more sad. Be like, yeah, you're right, but still, or they might need that push, and sometimes a combination of both.
Facts.
So that's what I mean by giving people grace, is because you might think like, all right, I tried this thing, and you still sad, like, what's wrong, buddy? But they just probably need a little more time, or a little bit more
time to reflect.
Yeah,
soak it in maybe.
Yeah, and digest what really happened, and you're just trying to get them to snap out of it, and that's not how they roll. They might need a day, a weekend, or a week even, to really get through stuff and talk through things.
Nah, I don't smoke.
Yeah, man. Power to the people.
Thanks.
Stay away from the cancer sticks.
Well,
I think we
talking about me.
I'm talking about everybody.
Oh.